All right, so let's talk about the compare and contrast structures that you can select for your comparison contrast essay. Basically, if you are writing a compare and contrast piece, you could choose from two organizational structures. The first is the subject by subject organization, and here you're going to take the two things that you're comparing and you're going to discuss all the features of one subject and then all the features of the other. So here, subject A is mammals, and we're going to talk about their habitat, their reproduction, and their physiology. Subject B is reptiles, and we're going to then, in that paragraph, talk about, again, the habitat, the reproduction, and the physiology. A second way to organize a compare and contrast essay is to use feature by feature organization. Here, we select a feature that's common to both subjects, and then we talk about each subject in light of that feature. Then we go on to the next feature. So remember, in our subject by subject, our three features were habitat, reproduction, and physiology. Notice that as we move to feature by feature organization, those become our topics for each body paragraph. So we would talk about habit first, and then we would talk about subject A, mammals, and their habitat, subject B, reptiles, and their habitat. We would do the same thing for reproduction and physiology. In your compare and contrast essay on how authors are using characterization to approach theme, you might talk about author A and their way in using characterization. And then you might talk about subject B and the way they used characterization to advance theme. Feature by feature organization would look a little different because you would highlight three ways that the author is using characterization to advance theme. So that might be dialogue, that might be actions, that might be reactions, and then you're going to talk about the first author and the second author in each paragraph and still relating that back to theme. So as you select your compare and contrast structure, that is going to drive your choice of whether you're doing a 2-paragraph MPO or a 3-paragraph MPO.